Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a brilliant day. I haven't posted many videos recently because I've been busy on the house doing renos, so hopefully get back out in the workshop shortly and get stuck in some of the projects. But one thing I have been doing is sorting out my Land Rover. I took it in to get a warrant on it and it failed because the exhaust was leaking, and you can see, I don't know if you can see that there where my finger is, there was a hole. So I cut that section off and I cut a rectangular shaped piece of steel and made it in the same kind of design or the same way as they made the original one, with two flanges on there. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so I folded that round and then pushed that section on, and as you can see it was pretty tight. I did measure it quite critically, so that fits on there nice and snug. So I pushed that up onto there, but before I did cut anything and change anything, I set the whole thing up onto a jig. Part of the jig is still on it, but when I put this end section here, as you can see, so basically the steel comes up onto that little rebate there where I'm going to weld it. Before I weld that section on, I'll put it all back on the jig, screw everything down, get it exactly in the right position, and then start welding that together. So fingers crossed it's gas tight. I'll probably pressure test it before I put it back on the vehicle anyway. Okay, so I've seam welded that all the way around that edge, and I've put some spots on there because originally there was some spot welds on there as well to hold that kind of baffle plate in there. So yeah, that's all spotted in as well. So now I'm going to set the whole thing up onto the jig, clean up that end plate a bit, and seam weld that on, and fingers crossed that should be it. So it's taken me probably about an hour and a half to cut the piece of steel, do all the folds, get it all to shape, place it all, and probably about half an hour's welding so far. So it's not too big a job to do, so yeah, I don't know, probably easier to buy an exhaust, but usual thing in New Zealand, it'd be really hard to get an exhaust for a 200 TDI, so it'd probably have to come from the UK, so it's just quicker and easier just to try and fabricate this up and get it through the warrant. Okay, so I've now assembled the exhaust system onto the jig. It's just a basic wooden jig, but it kind of holds it in a place where I took it off the vehicle, so I kind of set it all up at the location points where it mounts onto the car with a little rubber exhaust mounts. So I think there's probably quite a bit of leeway with it, but I've tried to get it as accurate as I can, putting it back onto this jig. So now I'm going to try and weld that end plate on there, and yeah, hopefully it's all good. So I've finished welding it all up now and giving it a pressure test, and it all suits the pressure up okay. I had to do a bit of extra welding on it to get it to seal. It's not exactly very nice material to weld because of the galvanized end panels on it. So yeah, really horrible stuff, and it's really horrible to weld, and it's really nasty for your health as well. So just make sure you're in a well ventilated area, or wear a carbon mask. Giving it a quick acid wash now, try to clean it up a bit, and now I'm going to spray it with this high heat primer and a high heat paint on it, just to basically try and prevent some of the metal from the new bit from rusting, because as I say, the original was galvanized and the new bit I've put in is just mild steel. But this will get me through the warrant hopefully, and last a couple of years or whatever till I source a proper exhaust for it. Okay, so that's the exhaust all sprayed up now, ready to fit on the car. So yeah, that's the end of this this video now, and yeah, I'll post more videos as I do more work on the cars. So thanks for watching and cheers for now.